re- a red-haired cow must be slaughtered and burned to ashes. Then a liquid solution composed out of spring water and ashes of the cow, the ritually defiled, the persons being the 7-day count. A priest would then sprinkle some of the red cow ash solution on the defiled person on the 3rd of the 17th. The defiled person will then immerse himself in the ritual pool, make on the way until nightfall in order to complete the purification. Your turn. Shoot him.
Yitar. Please mute yourself.
What?
Can you put yourself on mute? Thank you. Cheesecake. I don't know. I don't really like doing it with like this few people. I don't really know why we're doing it right now, to be completely honest. It's alright to do it sometimes when it's small, but like it's only us two, and it's like, I don't know. I always feel like it's like a schlep to do it like when I'm talking that much, because I don't know. Even if we're having a good conversation, it's like tough. It's tough to get through the whole thing. It's just I kind of like listening to other people. Like I usually hop on to like hear what other people have to say, not really just to speak my mind for like a half hour. It's a bit much, so I don't know. I'll see how long I can last, but yeah, go ahead.
What's my word? Insert the Hashvi 7th. Give it a second. People will join. We just got Jacobson here. Yeah. What's up, Schneer? Put yourself on mute, or I will have to do it myself. This is the setup you're looking at. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That looks. That's weird. Okay, pass. Shalom. Hashgitor.
Amazingness. What's up, Schnare? Yeah, I literally just spoke like 10 seconds ago, and like, yeah, I don't know. There's not much to like say based off like anything that happened just a sec like now, so it's kind of annoying, to be completely honest. But like the real reason I like feel like I need to join every single day because I need to get like that discount for VIP. So yeah, I gotta push through the tough days. Yeah, I don't like really nothing's coming to mind. And can you put yourself on mute? It's like really, really annoying either to hear my voice or to hear you like make noises. Pass.
Jacobson.
The gamer. Okay, smart things that people say. Okay. On the day the tabernacle was inaugurated, did we read already? I feel that's the only way I'm gonna do anything. Like it's better to learn, even if it's boring, than like to just sit here and bullshit. So, okay. The day the tabernacle was inaugurated in the first Nisan 2449, God instructed Moses how to purify the Jewish people from ritual defilement contracted by contact with a human corpse. First, a perfectly red-haired cow must be slaughtered and burned to ashes. Then, a liquid solution is compounded out of spring water and the ashes of the cow. Ritually defiled person begins the 7-day count. Priest then sprinkles some of the red cow ash solution on the defiled person on the 3rd and 7th days. The defiled person must then immerse himself in the ritual pool and wait until nightfall in order to complete the purification process.
Okay. What's my ver? Your test. Yep. 19.
From Midburg your work.
Oh, Bamidbar. California. Desert of California. Yeah. It's so weird that they would take a cow and just like, here you go. Like you have to find this exact cow. It's not it's like you have to find like a Toyota Camry with 22,000 miles, 451 with this exact pink. Like no one has that exact thing. Like it's impossible. Like finding a red cow. I challenge you, Snare. Finding a completely red cow within the next 2 hours. You're not gonna find it. Guaranteed. Like finding the finding a proper cow. It's hard. Like 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 imagine we had a red cow right now. All of us would become pure. maybe. Yeah. Pass. Shulam, your test.
Your test. Test. Yeah, even weirder than that is like having to, I don't know, all the weird stuff they do, like sprinkling the ashes. Like, you finally find this red cow that is one in, yeah, very few. I don't know how many cows there are, but 1 in a billion, let's just say. And then like, oh, let's burn it, turn it to ash, and then start sprinkling it all over the place. And then this ash makes you like holy, because I don't know. No, that doesn't make any sense. The whole thing is very interesting. In order to purify ourselves from the defilement of death, which in psychological terms means the paralysis caused by depression or deadness towards the spiritual dimension of life, you must invoke the third and seventh emotional attributes of the soul. The third emotion is pity, and the seventh emotion is lowliness. When we feel the pain, our divine it's fine. Our divine soul suffers from its constricted consciousness in the material world. We are aroused to rescue it by studying God's Torah and performing His commandments. When we are not egocentric, the flow of divine life force and vitality that should energize our lives is not blocked by our self-centered interests.
So yeah. Near the base.
Is that the end of the whole thing? Wow. Okay, use base. 12. First of all, Coops, it's very not hard to find a Toyota Camry with exactly how many miles you want on it, because you could just drive it however many miles you want and then do that many miles. Like if you want to find a pink one, then go to Toyota and get yourself a pink one made. You could probably do it online. Like what's your... Anyhow. Basically bad example. Okay. Second of all, yeah, the whole thing is weird, but we don't really... I'm actually gonna... if we can on here, read it properly, but Shalom also doing it for the discount. Even though I do love looking at coops, but it's not like, it doesn't motivate me that much to come here every day. No, what is that? Is that your Camry with exactly miles on it or whatever? Yeah. But you're at work.
Yeah, of course. What's my word? Let's go to my computer. Let's check. My word is by game. Day. Long day. I went to the oil last night. I drove me and Nechi in that exact car. and took us 2.5 hours. We went in. I think we could have been out like an hour and 10 minutes, an hour and around the hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, if someone wrote his pond faster. But we're not going to say that person's name. But yeah, it was fun driving like this, and then I had to get up at 8:30 to be at this shithole. But honestly, it's like the first time like I wrote a pun actually thinking about what I was writing. All the other times I went, was like because of school and they told me to go and they told me to go. But this is the first time I actually sat down and thought before I wrote. Hashlishi, shoot him. Oops, wrong one.
Shoelaces. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say. I feel like people, while like they would join, like they see that there's only like 3 of us on, they'll be like, nah, not really. Like I'm saying, I would do that myself, if I didn't have other motivations. Not because I don't want to do it with like 3 people. It's just, I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. It's slow moving. It's very like, yeah. In person, it's not that bad. In person, it's not that bad with 3 people. It could kind of work. Could have a good conversation. But we're all like in different places. We're kind of distracted with different things, so we're not really like that interested. And like I don't really love talking about the text, and usually I like let other people talk about it, and then if there's something good that comes up, I kind of like jump in, and like I'll say something about it. Just trying to fill my time honestly right now. So yeah, just pass. Go ahead.
Schnur, vaya.
Vayem. And on that day, we will be one. The song? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Sorry everyone for raping your ears for a moment, but Shalom sucks good. Shulam. What's Shulam? It's like either Arnold or Shalom. Like, don't shoot at me. Um, yeah, it's true. With like, I was like, I was wondering how it was going for like the 8 minutes before I joined. And yeah, and also like we shouldn't. An hour is a long time, like for each of us to get the same amount of turns. Like it's like less than an hour because there's less people. So it just takes longer, even though it's actually the same time. Just like, yeah. I always talk about the thing because I never have anything else to talk about. So that's why I talk about the passage. Okay, yes, Coops.
My vert is the stat. Yitar, no, Hashvi, 7 hours, and yeah, 7 hours ahead Isaac is. So what's 4 plus 7? I don't know, probably like 12, 1 o'clock. I feel like when I like going to the aisle, like when your school makes you go, or like your parents say, okay, it's before Gimel Tamuz, you gotta go. Like you're more like, okay, I'm doing this because I have to. Like rather than if you were to go like with just decide like on your own, decide, yeah, I'm gonna go visit the aisle, and just drive there and go there. I think people will enjoy it a lot better than having to spend a few hours with the school going and basically being forced to go. Yeah. Third time. No, what am I doing? Just open this up. Live. What is that? A live video. live right now. Okay, I gotta clean out all these live videos that are supposed to upcoming. I don't like it. Here, let's go watch the video. Ooh, look, let's see. Look at this. Shulem.
To be completely honest with the IEL thing, I still don't have any interest in going. I know it's like hard for people to believe, but like I don't feel much of a connection to like anything there, and I feel like it was killed for me. Like the whole idea of like going to visit, like I don't know, 770 the Rebbe, like all that just kind of killed for me by school, by I guess I don't know, just by being shoved in my face without much of a choice, and it wasn't really presented to me in a healthy way. So I really don't enjoy anything about it. And like I've tried to put an effort to like, make a good pun, to like put in, think about what I'm saying, but I never have any feeling towards it. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird for me to like ever be put in the position where people are like talking about it. I'm like, I kind of want to like agree with them, like, empathize with like, oh yeah, it was so inspirational going to the Rebbe, this, that. Never felt anything. And I wish I could, but just don't. So it's just the way things are. Um, and I feel like a good way for us to like, make this more interesting is talking about things we actually like care about in general. Like I always try to make it about things that like I try to make it real. Like if I'm, like I'm always doing random stuff which are cool to like speak about, but like I think speaking about our motivations is the best way to make it real. Like why do we do things?
I'm in the bathroom. That's why my camera's off. Hashvi. Is that my word? No. Yutar? No. Shams. Okay, I'm the gamer again. Okay, fine. The gamer. Yeah, etc. Sean and I actually like the same way. I'm not. Well, first off, I'm not like I didn't go to the for Gimel Tamas or anything. I'm not feel anything about that. And but I don't know if it was killed by my school or just I'm not sure. Even though I have written like in this year, I have written like letters, grits and whatever. But I haven't been to that in like at least a couple of years. And yeah, pass.
What is my word? Yitar. No. Yeah? I don't know my word. How to go, Ashley. Ashwi. No. Bamidbar is my word. Bamidbar. Sina. Hillel. Um, I think a lot of things that we do is like, our parents are like, yeah, you got like, even your school, like they make you go to the aisle, they make you, they just like tell you what you have to do, and like, even if you're not interested in going, and you have to sit in a bus going 25 miles an hour down the belt, and then you're being rushed, like, it's annoying, like, and then you just don't want to do it because you have a bad experience or something, and then like even 770, I went this week. I try to avoid going near 770 because I just know it's not the best place to be. It's too much. I literally had to fight my way through to watch my cousin get a lead and throw a bag at him, and then I missed. I threw it too hard and it fell over the whole beam. But got an Aliyah on Shabbos. I don't know. I wasn't even planning on. Chaim's like, okay, you're getting an Aliyah, and he forced me. Talking about good laser, not. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking someone else. Okay. Shulem.
Yeah,
Guitar.
so like guitarist. Yeah, I like kind of the Shabbos. I made a point of like staying at home I didn't want to like see anyone because I know there's so many people, and it kind of gets overwhelming for me because I don't really get a chance to like just lay back and enjoy my own Shabbos. And I know it's Gimel Tammuz and it's like a big thing, but yeah, like I said before, since I don't feel anything, it's just too much for me to like have people preach to me like, oh, Gimel Tammuz this, Gimel Tammuz that. Like, what are you doing? Like how are you? I don't know. I always get like things shoved in my face in a way that I don't like. Um, yeah, I kind of like where this conversation's going because I never really talk to people about this. It's something I kind of like, keep in my head. But I feel like a lot of pressure is put on me every time and I realized this recently. Like I went to Shul a couple weeks ago and people were like, shoving l'chaim in my face, telling me like to do certain things that I didn't want to do and making me really uncomfortable. I mean, I just said like, yeah, I'm part of your Shul now or whatever. But like they made me super uncomfortable and I didn't like it. And I wish that, people in the community over here at least would be more like understanding that to give people their space, that everyone's at a different level, and I'd love to come to show, but not to be forced to feel like I need to come all the time or need to live up to the level of them.
Snare.
Um. Well, so I live in Muncie, and my parents are really like not very like they can't push me. Like they really can't. Like I haven't been to shul with my own volition in like a really long time. Like be year and a half maybe. And like even just for Shabbos, like I don't go. I don't. Um and yeah, so I don't really get that experience of like shoving time in your face. But actually, I'm actually just remembering a different time now where I was shoved the time in my face. But okay, yeah, well this is also like really weird for me. I don't say this to anyone, but like I don't even like think it through. It's not like I have a letter written that I don't show to anyone. I like don't I even have this thought through, so I'm like thinking it through as I'm speaking. That's why I'm speaking so slowly.
Okay, my word is V'gaimer. You said whatever. No. So like even this week when I went to shul and like I got when Chaim Goleza pushed me earlier, like they call me up. They're like they don't even like you like if you look at me, you could tell I'm not wearing it. Like you could tell I'm not wearing it. They don't care about my tits. Like here's a hat. They put on a hat. Like it's just like funny. Like you go to shul, like I want to get a haliyah however I want. I don't need to wear a hat to get an haliyah. You ask me to put on tzitzis, that's a different thing. But you don't, if you're gonna shove something, force someone to do something, at least do something that you're actually supposed to, not what's the Crown Heights thing. Oh, you have to wear a hat during davening. With tzitzis, no one cares about. Like and there was like a tallis, like right on the table if they really wanted. But like people, I think davening is also very people don't like it that much because it's going to shul because like you're first of all you don't want to go to the same shul as your father, and then when you go to shul everyone's telling you what to do and how to do it. Like why would I want to be there? I don't know any shul that I could sit down on the back and just sit and daven without anyone commenting. Pass. Shalom.
Yeah. I'm really glad this conversation's happening. I don't want to like. It's not about like shitting on the show or anything, or like the people in it. I think they're genuinely good people in these shows who mean the best, and they're not like trying to make my life miserable by like, for example, throwing on a hat or giving like, telling me to like do certain things. I think it's all about like making me feel welcome. But there's a lack of understanding there that like if I like it was my first time in shul on Shabbos in months, and to be completely like told like I forgot even exactly what happened, but like they're asking me like, yeah, you're gonna come to the show again and again and again and I was like, chill, I just came one time. Like, let me. I was kind of enjoying it, but like now you're just making me feel uncomfortable, and I have to say, I'm just an ass. And if I say yes, then like I'm just lying to them. So I mean, I don't know. It's like putting me in a weird position. And all I want to do is like, I want to come, I want to enjoy myself. I want to maybe speak to God for a few minutes, but I don't want to be part of a minion. I want to do things at my own pace. And that's what it should be all about. It shouldn't be about like doing the things. It's about doing things that make me connect to God. And that's my choice, not anybody else's choice. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Shalom.
Yo, my turn.
Yes.
What should I do? No, Coops, are you sure you put the link on right? Because I wasn't able to get in.
I'll look at it because you got in because I put the link. Shalom, your word?
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to like do it for the past like 15 minutes.
Huh? Yeah.
Whatever. I was trying to go on the link, but it wasn't working for me.
There you go.
Okay, whatever. What's my word? What's my word?
I think it's Yud Beis. I think
Okay,
that's Yud
what's
Beis.
12? Where's Isaac? Why isn't he here?
Schnare?
Yeah. What, did Showman's like lag out? Like, or it turns over, whatever. Okay. Oh shit! I need a charger. My phone's like at 5%. It dies really quickly with the camera and everything. So, no, I'm on music. No.
I could still listen and maybe talk.
Chat past them. Just looking for. Oh, here. Okay.
Okay, what's my word? Where is this? Yud. Bayam. Night. No, I think the biggest problem is like I want to find that one show, like maybe like Jets. It's like where it's not like you like where you could go like with this random people you don't even know, where if you sit down, not wearing a hat and jacket or not looking like you're actually supposed to be. They're not wearing a hat and jacket, where they'll actually like just let you be and like let you do your thing and not force you to do everything that they're told they are supposed to make you do. I think Jets, even Shalom Schwartzberg, Shulam.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like the conversation has been turning into a good one, but I still feel like it's taking a long time, just because like it's like at a kind of bad time, for me. But yeah, well, we'll pull through, push through. What else can be said? There's oh yeah, just if we're talking, since I feel like it's good to talk through things that bother me. There's like CM Sefer, and it's like I don't know. I mean, it's during the day, so it's alright. But then there's like those announcements for like these things that happen in like Olatara or something with that annoying car blasting through the streets. It's like this isn't 1980 anymore. You can just post your announcement on social media. People like no, definitely, or just post it. I don't know. Having someone roll through the streets at that it kind of seems unnecessary. But I guess it works because I know of it. I know of any event that's happening because of that. What else? Shalom, it's good to see you. Hopefully I get to see you a little bit. It's pretty much been decided that I'm going to VIP, and I'm going to be probably flying Wednesday. I just need to make sure I get the things I need. So if anyone could send me a list of things that I'll definitely need, like that, like besides food, I'm no shit. All right, thanks.
Shalom.
Can I just say that I made some really good rings just now? Like, I am no pro at vape tricks, but like, check me out right now. Oh, never mind, I suck. You know, it's like not FiveAlive without Isaac. I'm just saying, because no, like, he's a person who like makes everyone like do everything, and when he's not here, it's just like it's not the same. So, fine. What's my word? I don't even know. But midbar.
Uvayim.
The day. No, I was on the phone. But like, I can still work and everything. It's just like a thing. Yeah. So I'm working right now. Like, we have to go all the way up there. Like, over there. But, yeah. So, it's annoying shit. But, we're going to Israel soon, so it's gonna be lit. Okay, bet. I gotta go.
Schneer.
Yeah. Coops, you should come to Muncie. Like,
Ashvi.
no one judges here. No one shoves the chime in your face, unless you go to the Chabad for bringing down the tent, which no one goes to. It's like two guys who are like old as fuck and like. My bad. Yeah. So it's like two guys which are like super old and like just like whatever. It's a funny squad, but the show's really nice and people pull up without anything because like it's in Muncie, so it's not like Chabad. It's not like Chabad, whatever. It's like a Chabad house almost, but like for what they call snags. Yeah. Pass.
My word is. Did you do a word? Guitar.
No, it's my word.
Guitar.
Guitar. Pure people.
Okay. V'gaimer. Forever. No. Ever, like, I'm not, like even going to a show, like, let's say, if I go across the street to Base Riff, like, they're gonna offer me a list. Like, what if I don't want something? What if I just want to sit in the back, do my thing, and leave me alone? Like, the only way they'll leave you alone is literally if you walk in with a hat and jacket, black pants, white shirt, and just sit in the corner. That's the only way they'll leave you alone. If you walk in with anything else, they'll try to speak to you and see what's going on. Like, like, do I have? Is it like a dress code to go to shul and be left alone? If I want to do my thing, so I have to dress up for it? Like, I want just to be able to do my thing if I want to do it. Like, without anyone saying, "You put on tefillin today." Like, I walked. It was so funny. I walked down Kingston Avenue. Like, this random Israeli bacher comes over to me. And you put a nechta tefillin. I'm like, I go over there, but I'm like, like, yo, go do Mitzvah somewhere else. Crown Heights is not where you met your belong. If you want to do Mitzvah in Crown Heights, actually be American and be a normal person. Shulem? Bamidbar.
But Midbar, jealousy. Yossi, I kind of like was following you until you said like be American and normal. It's kind of a weird thing to say. I mean, if you're not American, you're not normal. I know. So like, what does that have to do with anything? Like not being American? Yeah, I think his actions are annoying as schnitzel, but that has nothing to do with where he's from. Just I'm saying if you're making an argument about something, yeah, keep the facts relevant for people to want to listen to you. Meaning, if let's just say you're complaining to someone about this, and they have a chance like to actually change it, like let's just say you could speak to someone who would make sure that an Israeli never bothered you. I mean, this Israeli type never bothered you again. The guys who asked you to put on tefillin in Crown Heights, and you make it about him being Israeli and not American and not normal because he's not American and he's Israeli, then yeah, your argument sort of becomes invalid. Just a note. But otherwise, I completely agree. It's kind of annoying. It's like, okay, I'm walking in Crown Heights. I probably will. I don't know. I don't put on tefillin every day, so kind of has. Or I just want to put on something.
Shalom. Yod Tes Shalom. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to someone. Schnare. Yod Tes.
Yeah, the Israeli thing was quite weird and racist, but we still love you. But we can't see you. Oh, no, we see you. Okay. I don't understand. I don't live in Crown Heights, thank goodness. I never had that issue in my life. People walking over to me. I've been out of Crown Heights since I was 13. So when I lived in Crown Heights, I wouldn't like go maybe sweet expressions once in a while, but I wasn't like ever. I was 12-year-old. Like relax. Showmask left. Very good Showmask. Bye. Okay. So what were we saying? Yeah. So even when, yeah, I don't really like go out in a Muncie. I can literally like I have a huge house, just sit here and not leave for a second, and no one will ever bother me. Plus, you're like my brother will say hi or my father will say hi. But like that's not a big deal, right? I hope not. Oh, and also when they're trying to give you aliyah, it's just like what you're saying is good. Like they don't give anyone with a hat and jacket aliyah. It's like true, but maybe they're trying to draw you in, trying to show you love because that's what they're taught to do. So like, don't blame them. Yeah, word is what's my word? Take yourself off mute and tell me my word.
Yod Tes.
Yacht, because that's how they say like Yod Tes Kislev. They say yacht Kislev. It's just really funny. So
Okay. You can put yourself on mute now. My word is Yud Beis. 12. No, like even when, like, if someone wants to tell me what to do out of love, you don't go over show love. Oh yeah, hey, you want to put on the phone? Like you need to be friends with this guy for like 6 to 8 weeks. Just not even talk to him about anything Judaism or tell him to do anything Judaism. Then maybe you could say it's out of love. Like if you go over, like if a friend of mine who I barely talk to, basically more of acquaintance from school, like Alitera, like he's like, yo, you want to put on tefillin? I'm like, yo, you only speak to me to put on tefillin? Hey, get the f out of here. Like, if you would be like, if Shalom Shortsburg would ask me, yo, you want to put on tefillin? That's a different thing because we're close friends and he's not doing it. He's doing it because he feels for me. But the other kid, he's doing it because he could say, oh, I could put on tefillin on this guy, and they're doing it because they're brought up that you got to, every Jew you see, you must put on tefillin with them. And I think they're doing it out they're not doing it not for most people. It might be the right way, but not for everyone. Shalom, Shulem, sorry.
Yeah, I really don't want to cut the short for myself, or for you guys. Can you put yourself on mute? Thanks. I don't want to cut this short, but I kind of want to leave already. I want to like go out a little bit. So I mean, I feel like it's just gonna end it though. Basically, okay, I'm just gonna mute you. I think it's all a matter of perspective. I don't think there's like something inherently wrong with that. I mean, look, I don't personally agree with someone asking me to put on tefillin again. I just think that there's for me, I have to look at them and think like, okay, from their perspective, they're trying to do something good. They're trying to get Jews in their minds. Oh, it's like tefillin is the ultimate. But in my mind, I think like you, Yessi, I think connecting with someone's more important than putting on a pure tefillin for a day. But that's just me. So I think that I have to see them as being people who are like trying to accomplish something, and I personally would go about it a completely different way. But I can't describe. But I do find it annoying. Nonetheless, I do find it annoying. So there's nothing I can really do about it, which is a fact. I can scream at them. It won't change anything. Just make me sound like an angry person, and they're gonna just go right along and continue doing it. And there's a lot of them. So yeah, like looking at it factually. And when talking about people in like shows, I think, yeah, next time that happens, I'm gonna make a concentrated effort to say what I think. Like, don't push me to do things, and communicate how I feel about it. And hopefully in the future, that'll change the way people act to people coming to show that don't usually come to show. That's the way I.
Your turn's over. What did I want to say? Snare.
Yeah, so what I was talking about is just like in general, like people, okay, little Yoko Bachram trying to put on tefillin, like that shouldn't bother you. I'm sorry, like they're just stupid. They're just like little kids who are just miftaim tefillin, fun. Okay, very good, very good, very dangerous. Okay, yeah, it's just like a bunch of yokos, like just doing whatever. It's not like, yeah, of course. Like, just ignore the haters. They're just haters without an opinion. They don't know like anything. They don't like. They don't want to know anything. They just want to. Like, in my opinion, people shouldn't do Messiah and Incarnates. Like, that's a stupid idea. Yeah. Yeah. I pass.
Okay. Yeah. What's my word? Bayayim. Yeah, by day. I think someone doing Mitzrayim and Crown Heights. I think maybe if it was like some like maybe like the people from Aliyah, I don't really have a problem with them. Just like, yeah, like people who just think they're that, like someone who's just like a random bacher. No, they shouldn't be doing. Like Aliyah, they have a whole program set up. So listen, they're trying to get people in, so they do tefillah and they do a bunch of other stuff. I shouldn't have, but not. Time's up. Shalom. The short spring.
Oh, my bad. I was on mute. There goes this cat. Hey. Cutest cat. Here, meow again. Meow. Yeah, it's really cute. Chills outside our house. Yeah, that's my minute. Yeah, whatever. People do what they want at the end of the day. I do what I want. I probably piss off people going throughout my day somehow, and that's just a fact of life. Oh, wow. Okay, pass.
Oh, it's small.
Shalom.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Well, you did something wrong with the link. I couldn't get on.
If you want, just start taking his stuff to trash.
Yo.
Yeah, Shalom, it's your turn.
He did something wrong with the link. Like, I swear, like, I have 4 bars, and it just wasn't, like, I clicked on the link, and it just doesn't go. Like, keeps on kicking me off. I don't know why. Whatever, so I'm carrying furniture. I got really drunk last night, so I'm kind of hungover right now. Not beer, just with, like, regular alcohol. And also we bring with some of the rabbis, like, because of whatever it was. Yoda, whatever, I don't know, Yutas Kislev or something. I don't even remember. But, like, all the stories about the Rebbe. And now I'm trying to find a trash can where I could put the cardboard in. Because I've put cardboard. Yo, Coops, you like trying the whole time. And every time it wasn't working. So I should be counted. What's my word, though? I didn't get a word.
Time is up. Hashvi. Hashvi. Okay.
Shabbos.
Yitar. Shner.
Yitar, they will be purified. Basically, Shiat's gonna come and everyone's gonna be happy and healthy and yeah. That's what's gonna happen, okay?
Oh, he left. He probably by mistake. Even
I don't
told you.
understand why I keep doing this. Okay. I was trying to press the home button so I can look at the time, but instead it hit the red one. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Sean. Nice to see you. Why did you get drunk last night? What were you doing? Talent center, very cool. Okay, bypass.
Okay. Well, the link just worked for me. What's my word? V'gaimer. Forever. I don't even know why I started saying that. Okay, so. I think, like, Chabad is one of the better types of Chassidim out of all of them. Because they focus on everyone, that they don't focus on themselves as much as what's it called? Like, we try to help other people, like literally everyone else. They do that whatever they want to do. But I think like especially when you're in a community where there's a standard that everyone has to keep, and you're below that standard. It's very hard to live in, and that's why most people don't want, like, even my brother, who's very excited, he doesn't like New York, but he doesn't like how Crown Heights' outlook, and they don't care about that the way they judge everyone and the way they act. He wants a normal community and where everyone cares about each other and not care about the clothes they wear, and literally saying clothes they wear, because that's how they judge you. They don't ask you, because I could walk down the street. I could be so more religious than one of those kids with a hat and jacket, but everyone in Crown Heights will ask me if the Quran's on, and not the kid in the hat and jacket. It's your clothes, how they judge you, literally. I'm serious. But yeah, it sucks, but that's life. I pass. Shulem?
Yep. Basically, Crown Heights bad. Anywhere else, very good. Okay, I don't really know what to say. I want to, like, bounce, but I feel like I should stay until the end, which is like only 10 minutes, so I could power through. Shulam, Shalom Marus, I think you're completely right. It is. I think Isaac's like the glue that holds it all together. It's nice when he's on. I think it makes things run a lot more smoothly. But thankfully, we're going to be doing it all in person, all of us, and a bunch of other people within less than a week. I'm excited. I found the flight. I still haven't booked it. I'm going to book it in like just a couple of hours. And it was like $13.50, which is really good for a flight that's only in 4 days. So I'm really excited to see you guys in Israel. And yeah, for all the negativity there is, I think I'm happy that I spoke it out, because like I wasn't really feeling great about joining this call before, and now I'm feeling like a little bit better, because I just spoke about some things in a productive way, that were like, things that aren't always on my mind that I never speak about, and instead of like, just letting them like sit and ruin my day completely. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, that's it. I didn't do a word. Should do a word. Whatever it is, it's happiness. That's what it's all about. Pass.
Shalom.
Maris.
Shulem Mattis. He's not eligible for that name. I don't think he's eligible. Shalom Schwarzberg, he's eligible for the Shulem. But Schnare. By the way, there's 2 minutes left. Shalom.
Yeah, this link was posted at 3:57. There's 2 minutes left. I'll use a minute and a half, so whoever will have 30 seconds left. Okay, I'm not going to use a minute and a half because I don't have anything to say. So I'll just Shalom, it's amazing that you're coming. I didn't realize you were coming. I was actually wondering what brought you to FiveAlive today in the beginning, and I know. Actually being really stupid now because my brain is working really fast, but even though it's not processing anything, it's just working really fast. So I'm just like, and then, yeah, I'm also a chicken and I'm also a caca. Okay, bye. Pass.
What's my word? I'm just gonna go good bays. 24. I think Crown Heights. I think it's getting a lot better. Maybe like in a way, like as more younger generation, like they're I feel like they're a little more modern and like not as like going crazy over everything like the older generation. Like especially now where like a lot more people are not as Chassidish as the standard of Crown Heights. Like, but I think it has a chance to maybe, hopefully, probably not ever gonna happen, fix itself. But I think it's an important. I think New York is like one of the biggest parts in everyone on Shulem. The time is over.
Yeah, I just want to say one more thing. I think the best I can do, since I'm in the community still, is make the change for myself, and I think that I have a bigger impact than I think I do, because people always follow people with who speak their mind, and as long as I do it in a healthy way that makes sense, I think people will follow, because I think a lot of people think the same way as me, but they won't show it on the outside until I guess somebody else comes and says something. All right, I'm glad I joined. I'll see you all.
Thank you everyone for joining. Mashiach now.
Bye.
Isaac's the best.